During a closed-door meeting with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Representative Susan Wild, a politically vulnerable Democrat, expressed her dissatisfaction with the White House's handling of debt ceiling talks. She raised concerns about the deal-making approach that could put her party in a difficult position, forcing lawmakers to vote on contentious issues that could be used against them in their re-election campaigns. Democrats fear that the White House is being outmaneuvered by McCarthy, who is demanding concessions in exchange for raising the debt ceiling. The proposed spending cuts to domestic programs and new work requirements for social safety net programs have raised particular concerns among Democrats. McCarthy's reliance on Democratic votes to pass a deal has led House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries to caution against assuming Democrat support. Democrats also criticized the White House's messaging strategy, which they believe has allowed McCarthy to control the narrative and spread misinformation. They called on President Biden to address the nation from the Oval Office, highlighting the stakes of a potential default and challenging Republicans' proposals. Some Democrats have even suggested that Biden should stop negotiating altogether. Efforts have been made by House Democrats to strengthen their messaging strategy, but there are concerns that it may be too late to counter McCarthy's dominance in messaging. While White House officials defend their strategy of giving negotiators space to work, Democrats argue that it has given Republicans an advantage in public discourse. Biden has chosen to remain relatively silent on the talks to avoid potential back and forth and to prevent conservatives from opposing a deal. However, concerns persist about the lack of substantive updates and public statements from the negotiating team, leading to further frustration among Democrats. Despite short-term sacrifices, some Democrats believe that the White House's approach will ultimately prove effective in the long term.